applause for that. Very important, guys. I know it's very basic, but I want to build a skill set on a skill set on a skill set on a skill set. Okay, let's talk about intention.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about intention. When I can hypnotise Gemma, isn't it? When I can hypnotise Gemma, in my mind, I'm going to project that. I'm going to project the outcome that I want.
Yeah, I mentioned briefly that you never talk to the person to ask them to do something. You talk to their unconscious constantly. And there's a way of going about doing that.
I do differently. But anyway, yeah, but this is why I mean, no, this is, I mean, things bounce off each other. Yeah. I do it differently in the fact
there's
that
a way.
Intention, in my mind, I know, my outcome in my mind is to see Gemma hypnotised. So I place that image in my mind and I project it. Does that make sense? And if you do that, it's going to build confidence within yourself, because Gemma is going to go into deep state of hypnosis very quickly, because I project it in my mind. And I know that we talked about the other day when you said, well, of course she is, because we're in a workshop setting.
Yeah, and also you really don't.
And that's right. But if you're in your hypnotherapy office and you've got your little posters, your little bits of paper, what do they call them? Yeah, certificates on the wall. People can look at that and think, oh, look at the training they've done. They must be good. So that's building that intent. Okay? Now, there's not a lot of hypnotist teachers. Tom Silver, have you ever heard of Tom Silver? Tom Silver teaches it, Oma McGill teaches it, and I think there's a few others. So in my mind now, I'm projecting you into deep state hypnosis, but not just yet. That's sneaky stuff, we'll get back. Is there anything you'd like to be hypnotised for? More confidence?
Yeah.
Okay. What does that mean? Huh? What does that mean, confidence in what aspect? If I could wave a magic wand for you, you'd be confidence in what area? It doesn't have to be...
You know what, right now it would be good that I'd be confident doing this.
Okay. Well, can I just say, Gemma... Yeah.
Presenting yourself as a hypnotist.
No, rapid inductions.
Yeah.
Can I just say, I think that you are confident because I've just worked with you and I thought you've done great. Okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to use this, what's it called, suggestibility test. We're going to stack upon it again and we're going to put Gemma into a very deep state of hypnosis. We're going to do it deep in that. We're going to bring her straight back up. Okay? That's what we're going to do. We're going to do nothing else, okay? Okay. Is there anything you're worried about being hypnotised now? Anything? Are you comfortable being hypnotised in front of your friends, colleagues, and it's okay for me to hypnotise you? Okay. What I want you to do is follow my simple suggestions. Put your hands out like this. Okay, put your hands like that. I want you to look at that spot and actually look at the point of my fingers. Keep your eyes focused on the point of my finger. I'm going to count from 3 down to 1. On the count of 1, you're going to close your eyes and imagine you're still looking at that spot. 3, 2, 1. Close your eyes. That's right. That's right. Imagine you're looking at that spot. In a moment, I'm going to count from 3 down to 1. On the count of 1, I want you to imagine there's two big magnets in each palm. And when those palms touch, and you hear me say the word sleep, your head will simply flop onto your chest, and your hands will just flop onto your lap, and you go into a deep state of hypnosis. When those palms touch, and you hear me say the word sleep, your head will just simply flop onto your chest, go into a deep state of hypnosis, and you wait for my simple instructions. If you understand, nod your head. 3, 2, 1. Imagine feel those hands touch. That's right. And sleep way down. Sink in, melting way down, deeper sleep, way down, deeper sleep. Loose, sleep and relax. Every nerve and every fibre of your body just sink in, melt in, way down. The deeper you go, the better you feel. The more that I rotate your hands, the deeper into hypnosis you go. In fact, I want you to imagine that this arm is just rotating on its own now, that's right, that arm is rotating. Let that arm rotate, that's right, you feel that arm rotating on its own now. In fact, with your eyes closed, I want you to sit up and imagine those hands. With your eyes closed, you can feel those hands just going on their own, just like your heart beating on their own. You can feel them going faster and faster. You can feel those hands going faster and faster. And the more you feel those hands going faster and faster, that's right, they're going faster and faster. And the more you can feel those hands rotating faster and faster, the more deeply hypnotized you can become. That's right, those hands are going deeper, deeper, that's right. You feel those hands, take a nice big deep breath in, stop what you're doing, and sleep and relax way down. Sink in, melt in, deeper sleep, way down. The deeper you go, the better you feel. The better you feel, the deeper you go with every breath. And with your eyes closed, as you just sit up, put your head forward with your eyes closed, the more that I rock you back and forth, the deeper you can go. The deeper you go, the better you feel. The better you feel, the deeper you go. With every nerve, every fibre of your body just relaxing, melting, way down. That's right. I want you to imagine that this hand's just stuck there, in that position. The hand's just stuck. in that position, that's right. That arm's just stuck in that position. I want you to imagine that this arm's just stuck there in that position. That's right, you can feel those arms being stuck in that position. That's right. This is my arm. Whenever I move this arm will stay there. Disassociation. Whenever I move my arm, that arm will stay there. This is cool. As I speak to the people in the audience, you go deep asleep, that's right. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm using something that's called disassociation. I'm disassociating her from her arm. Do you know why? Because I just said to her, this is my arm. Whenever I move this arm will just simply stay there. That's right. Take a nice big deep breath in. Arms loose, relaxing, way down. Deep asleep. Sink in, melting, way down. You see that big? That's called an hypnotic sigh. Sink in, melting, way down. With your eyes closed, you can just simply sit back. And go to deep state of hypnosis. Relaxing. When people go over like this, guys, I don't like keeping in that position for long. I sit them back and I say to them, with every movement that you make, you go deep asleep as you sink and float and melt way down. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. On the count of 3, when you open your eyes, at the speed and at the rate that you open your eyes, let that be the speed, let that be the rate that you can become more hypnotized. I repeat, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. On the count of 3, you sit back in your chair, feeling relaxed. On the count of 3, at the speed and at the rate that you open your eyes, let that be the speed, let that be the rate that you will still be hypnotized. But when you hear me say the word sleep and relax, you close your eyes down, go into this state of hypnosis. In fact, you go 10 times deeper. If you understand, nod your head. Wonderful. When you hear me say the word sleep and relax, you close your eyes down, go into this state of hypnosis. In fact, you go 10 times deeper. 1, 2, 3, open your eyes. Wonderful. Give a round of applause, guys. Yeah? Do you want to give some feedback?
Yeah, I mean, it helps that I know how it feels already.
Right.
And so a little bit of my brain is worrying, yeah, this is what's supposed to be happening, and that's fine. Because I used to be quite, not sceptical, but sort of worried about what was going to happen, and now that I know it now, it's fine.
Okay.
Now my hands feel very, very tingly.
Yeah, very tingly.
Yeah.
If you're rating, okay, wonderful. So we're going to have you done a chain just around like this. I'm happy with your confidence. Okay, just go around. Just want you to put a spot man. That's right. You don't have to speak, you just, that's right. The more you do it, the more you feel your eyes becoming there. That's right, take a nice big deep breath in. And sleep way down. Sink in, melting way down, deeper sleep. Sink in, melting way down. Loose. Deep. Relax. Way down. From this point forward, every suggestion that I give to you will instantly become your reality. As I speak to you, you want deep sleep. There's something called what's it called?
Don't know where you're going.
The suggestion. The super suggestion, sorry.
Oh, right, the super suggestion, yeah, it's the most important thing. A lot of people
Deep sleep.
don't use it and then they don't get much results.
But I do.
Yeah.
So it's this, I say, in a moment, as I count from 1 to 3, the more you cough, the more hypnotized you can become. You're utilising it, right? So, from this point forward, let everything that I say instantly become your reality. You will feel like doing it, you would want to do it, it makes you feel good. I repeat, from this point forward, let everything that I say instantly become your reality. If you understand, nod your head. Wonderful. That's right, you just let yourself just relax, and the more you cough, the more into a deep state of hypnosis. That's right, because people can cough in hypnosis as well as talk. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. And on the count of 5, you're going to feel this arm with your eyes closed. On the count of 5, you're going to feel this arm just raising, lifting higher into the sky. And at the rate and at that speed that this arm lifts into the sky, then let that be the rate, and let that be the speed, that your level of confidence about using rapid induction starts to increase. And by the time this arm is really straight in the air, you can feel that confidence just surging through your body. In fact, when you open your eyes, on the count of 5, you're going to feel so good. You're going to learn quicker, you're going to learn faster. If you understand, nod your head. With your eyes closed now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can feel that arm just lifting, rising at his own speed, at his own rate. You're feeling that arm just rising, lifting. Imagine there's a string around that hand, and let your unconscious mind just let that arm just lift and float. And at the speed and at the rate that arm lifts and floats, that's right. Let that be a state that you can be become so confident in everything that you do pertaining to hypnosis. Because you will find that as you go away from here today, now, you will start to feel that confidence in a wonderful way. In fact, as soon as you go back and sit down in your chair, you're going to have a great big smile on your face. Because you're going to take these tools, you're going to take these suggestions, and as you go back home and practice and learn, even on your hypnotherapy course, you're going to have such a certainty about yourself. And the more that you become certain now about yourself, the more you can really just begin to understand all wonderful things. And as I talk to the audience, they may start to learn wonderful things. They may start to use the powers of their imagination, how they can take with you, like you, into the real world, these tools, these techniques. And the more that hand just rises, lifts higher and higher, as soon as that hand's straight out, right up to the sky, like it's reaching the rainbow, and you feel so confident. And when that hand reaches right up to the sky, you can open your eyes, feeling refreshed, feeling renewed, feeling so good. That's right. You feel that confidence just surging through every part of your body now. That's right. Feel that arm just lift, float, rise up to the sky. That's right. When that arm just reaches right up high, it doesn't reach anymore, you'll open your eyes, but that hand will be stuck there, stuck in that position. If you understand what you're at, wonderful, rising, lifting, higher and higher, lifting, rising, higher and higher. When the hand is right up to the sky, open your eyes and look at your hand, you can't move your hand. Does that feel right? Try to move your hand. Try to move your hand. How do you try more? You can't be able to move it. Try to move your hand. How does that feel like? What does that feel like?
It feels like if I really, really wanted to, I could, but it's quite difficult, so I can't be bothered.
You can't be bothered.
It's a lot more difficult than it should be.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. People say, well, I know I can think I can try, but how do I try? Listen to the words.
Inhibition has changed.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
If you got a scratch in your nose, you know you've got a scratch, you just want to itch it.
Oh, you know. That's right. Take a nice big deep breath in and sleep and relax when you're down deep asleep. That's right. Wonderful. I'm going to count from 1 to 3. On the count of 3, you can open your eyes, feeling refreshed, feeling renewed. You're going to feel so confident. As soon as you sit in that chair, you're going to feel that rush of confidence from the top of your head all the way down your spine. If you understand, nod your head. 1, 2, 3. Open your eyes. Wiki, wiki. Give a round of applause, guys. Together. Right, your feet are strong beneath you. Look at me, your feet are strong beneath you. You're not going to fall over, okay? Okay, take a nice big deep breath in. And sink way down, sink in, melt and way down, deep asleep. Loose and relax, way down. Sink in, melt in, deep asleep. That's right, your feet are strong beneath you. You cannot fall over because you feel so strong. That's how easy hypnosis is. You frame it right, you can do this, obviously, I'm in a workshop, you can do that on the street.
Yeah.
I haven't met Gemma before today, but in my mind I projected, I had the intention that she's a good hypnotic subject. So my body language portrayed that. Does anybody have any questions while she just drifted and float? Anybody have any questions?
It doesn't actually matter what Gemma's thinking now, because if a hypnotic phenomenon does happen, then it still means she's hypnotised. This is just a process. You could easily just do a handshake intro like you did there, in the street. It's just what happens next. That's the bit that counts. Okay, someone could open their eyes. They won't open their eyes until their eyes are stuck.
You just drift and float. If you notice, I'm rocking her back and forth. And as I rock her back and forth, she's going to go deep asleep faster, deep now. You don't have to use this, you're walking down a big, big flight of stairs. Imagine, picture a yellow staircase. Some people, they're really good at using pictures. Just say, I'm going to count from 10 down to 1 Gemma. As I count from 10 down to 1 Gemma, you're going to go into a deeper state of hypnosis. And by the time you get to 0, you're going to be in such a deep state of hypnosis. In fact, you're going to be in the deepest state of hypnosis you've ever been in your life. Now, if you understand what you're at, 10, sink the night way down. 9, deep you roll the leg, you feel 8. Every nerve, every fibre of your body is just relaxing. 6, but don't forget, your feet are strong beneath you. You can stand and sleep. 5, 3, 2, 1, deep asleep. Way down. See, the thing is, guys, if you notice when I count from 10 down to 1, I missed a few numbers. Because the conscious mind's thinking, what happened to that number? You do it on purpose. But I'm going to count from 1 to 3. Gem, on the count of 3, you can open your eyes, you can go and sit back in your chair, you can have that confidence. You're going to feel so good. And on the count of 3, the audience is going to give you a massive round of applause. 1, 2, 3, open your eyes.